after we completed the second season of P. Ramlee, Zahim, Malik, Adlin, Pat, Ibrahim and I got together and we said, don't you wish, don't you feel like putting PGL back on again? You know, we kind of missed it. It had been 2 years after we'd done PGL in Singapore, and after doing P. Ramlee for 2 seasons, 1 season in Singapore, we felt a little longing to see PGL again on stage. So we decided, okay, let's try this. If we can think of how else we can stage it so it's a little different from what we've presented in the past, then we'll do it. So we all took our breaks. Malik and Zahim decided to go on a little study tour of a few West End plays. I went to Australia. We said, let's all regroup in August and see what everyone has. And when we did meet up, it was the energy was great because everyone was so inspired by what they had just watched. Hey, ciao. And the one common thing everyone saw in all the new plays that are being presented in the West End and on Broadway and in Australia was the element of using a lot of special effects, a lot of 3D, so it's a very much more high-tech musical than what we used to watch traditionally, you know, compared to Cats or Les Miserables, for instance. This was a lot of emphasis on 3D and special effects and illusions. And I asked him, I said, what one major element could we add to the show that would completely transform it? What kind of touch of magic could we bring to the show? And he said, that's exactly it, magic. And so what we did was, we went about really looking for an illusionist, a special effects designer to work with, to look at the whole script and see where exactly could we inject a little bit of a magical touch to the whole play. And it's very easy for a piece like PGL because the whole story is steeped in fantasy and myth and legend anyway to start with. So it became very natural for us to say, gosh, we want to see the powers of the kings and the people in those days all had magical, supernatural powers. So it would be nice to see that this time. And that's what we're really excited about now because it's really become a very integral part of the whole story now, this element of illusion and magic in the show. And I think that alone is going to blow everyone away. It's blown me away and I'm in the show. We also have some changes in the set to make it a little more ornate, a little more exciting. We're staging it differently from what people have seen in KL. There will also be some changes to the music, some new music pieces and also some fresh new arrangements by Ruslan Aziz. We have a new lighting designer, so the lighting is completely different. Eidrix turn off his phone. We also have some exciting new costumes, which involve me in some of them, of course. And we have, well, the scenes between, well, every scene is, we have stripped the whole script apart and we're reading it as though we're reading a fresh new piece and really trying to go as deep as possible into each scene, much deeper beyond the surface. So every actor knows, you know, it's just a lot more emotional right now, every single scene, and it's fantastic for me because I'm working on a completely different level. It's a much higher level compared to during the first season with Steve, with Adlin, with Ida, with AC, and it's a very much nicer connection. For me as an actor, it's the most fulfilling thing, of course. And besides that, we have a wonderful new ensemble. We just watched them today doing Tita Sultan and the energy is through the roof. they're fantastic. You can see that they're so excited to be part of the show, and that the energy is really captivating, and it's wonderful for the show. Personally, I think audiences who come and watch the show this season, in Istana Budaya, Season 3 will be the most unforgettable experience you've ever had in the theatre, in the Malaysian theatre anyway. And you'll watch a completely different Puteri Gunung Ledang from what you've ever watched before.